The Furia Air has always felt like a Scarpa passion project, taking softness and sensitivity all the way to the extreme and just seeing what is possible. They've just brought out a new version for 2026, and it keeps a lot of the character and characteristics with just a few key updates. Straight out the box, you know that the Furia Air is something different. It's very different. There's not really anything else on the market that's like it. Scarpa have concentrated on really sleek features here. It's very low bulk, very low weight, very breathable, and very soft. The whole thing about this shoe that is very different from other rock climbing shoes is it's about matching your foot's form rather than the shoe manipulating your foot into a particular shape. Because of this, it gives a very unusual performance. And this allows you to do things in this shoe that you just can't do in other shoes. When it comes to this 2026 version, they've moved the Furia Air now onto the Drago XT Last. I think this is a really clever move by Scarpa. The Drago XT Last is already proven to work well and fit a lot of feet. And taking this shoe and putting it into that family means that this will just be way more accessible to more people. In addition to that last change, they've also now refined the heel, just making it a little bit skinnier and hopefully more precise fit for more people. When it comes to other features on the shoe, these are actually all very similar to the original version of the Furia Air. They use the M50 Scarpa super sticky rand, and that rand on this shoe is very thin, not like the rand that you would find on something like an Instinct. On top of that, they have the very thin and very breathable synthetic upper, and on the base of the shoe they use 3mm of excess grip, which is a little bit thinner than normal. But the biggest feature about this sole unit is how little the front unit comes back on the shoe. It's just shorter, and this means that there's just a huge amount of flexibility in the shoe right from the midfoot all the way to the back. One of the most visual updates on this shoe is the top strap. The original strap was very lightweight, but probably not the most durable. This new redesign is definitely maybe a little bit heavier, but is more supportive and does hold your foot in place a lot better. Plus, the new materials used are definitely going to increase the durability. When it comes to climbing in the Furia Air, I've personally really enjoyed it. It's an unusual experience. It's very breathable, very light, and very flexible. So it's not appropriate for all climbing situations, but when it comes to indoor environments where there's big macro holes that you can smear and jump between, they're an absolute joy, whether that's on boulders or on routes. Outside, there's obviously limitations. This shoe doesn't have a huge amount of structure and it's very sensitive. So you just need to pick your rock types and probably pick your problems. More rounded, softer rock types like gritstone and sandstone, these do actually perform very well in certain situations. If you're towing down on holes or toe hooking around features, these shoes are great. They're just not going to be the shoe that you're going to stand on limestone edges or try and go up edgy slate slabs on. They just don't have enough structure. When it comes to fitting them, getting a precise fit is probably imperative to how much you'll enjoy climbing in this shoe. I'm a UK 8 street shoe and I've been wearing a 41 in the Furia Air. I would say that is about perfect, but you really need to make sure it wraps around your foot. So I would highly recommend going into a shop and trying these on, because I think half a size either way will make a big difference. There's no doubt that the Furia Air is an unusual shoe. It takes sensitivity and smearing and softness to the extreme. I really like that Scarpa have done this. They've taken something and really pushed the boat out. They've not made it because it's a commercial piece. They've made it because they want to give people a super top-end product for a particular thing. There's no way that this shoe is going to be your standalone pair of climbing shoes. It's probably going to be your third or even fourth pair of climbing shoes. And at £160, it's quite an expensive third or fourth pair of climbing shoes.
That won't work.
But if you're someone that climbs a lot, this shoe probably will deliver for you.